What's going on, guys? It's your girl, Michel Rose, and welcome to Iconics Radio. This is going to be an amazing, interesting, sexy, hot, dancing, move your feet and your booty type of interview. Okay? Yes, with your heels on. Okay? Today, guys, on Iconics Radio, we have the beautiful Meoka in the building. I am so honored to have you here, girlfriend. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to the people on the live. Hey. Yes. Listen. Okay. I don't even know how to really get started into this because you OG stat. Mm-hmm. So many people have been starting this dance movement, and it's been really taken away. People are like I just, was thinking LA fitness, old school 24-hour fitness, like dance class.
Right.
But years ago, first of all, how you doing? You got your heels out. I mean, I'm ready to jump in, but let me pull back. Let's talk about the fit first.
Okay.
The heels out. Let's talk about it.
Well, Heels Out is the brand. It is exactly what it says. The ladies get to take their heels out, put them on, have a good time. So I'm wearing Heels Out today. You got to wear your brand like it's designer. Always.
Period. I stamp that, y'all. Okay, stamp that. Now, I was saying, I just want to see you smile because you was ready.
Yeah.
You always ready. I like that.
Thank
Whether
you.
she popping out the heels, y'all, or popping out the questions and answers, she ready. So people have really taken this dance movement thing, and they've just taken it and made a major wave with it. Yeah. I remember years ago, I used to I didn't really post a lot. I used to just look and see what was out there.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing Heels Out. I was like, oh, man, this is cool. I didn't really see anything like it. Mm-hmm. I didn't see too many classes or anything that people were doing where they were dancing in groups of women. And this was in Houston. And I was like, man, I want to go. But I just didn't think my knees was ready. That was the problem. And this was back in the day. But let's talk about, how did you start?
How did I start? Well, I majored in dance in college. So
what school?
Sam Houston State University.
Come on, Sam Houston.
Cats.
What's up, Cats? Yes.
And so, when I majored in dance, Heels Out was not anywhere on the radar. But I've always had a love for dance. I danced starting at 9 years old. Then I, nothing technical or anything like that. And then I started dancing again in high school, which is drill team. So after that, I loved dancing so much. I didn't even know what else I liked. And so it was like, well, it's time to go to college. I'm like, what am I going to do? I tried everything from psychology. Yeah. Nope. Criminal justice. That would be a no. I tried so many different things. And then I just ended up, giving in and majoring in dance. So at the time, I had no idea that I'd be doing something like this. So fast forward, after my dance career, I was on a trip with some girls, and we were having a good time. There was a video on YouTube that was trending at the time. Shout out to Leah Janelle. And it was the choreography to When We, and it just went viral. People were going crazy over it. And so when we were on our vacation, we were just dancing and, mimicking that video. And I was like, man, this would be so fun, to do something like this for my birthday. I was like, I'm going to do it for my birthday. I'm going to hire somebody to teach a sexy dance class for me and my friends. And then I, thought about it. I got back from the trip. I was like, well, I got student debt from majoring in dance. I'm going to do my own class. I know. That's right. We're going to
pay some bills. Right. Come on now.
I'm going to invite my friends to pay me to
teach them that.
Sexy dance. So really, I just saw an opportunity for me and my friends to have a good time. And then I just kind of switched and, had the courage to teach a sexy dance class myself. That's how I started. Just taught a class. It was for my birthday.
Your birthday.
For my birthday. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
34th, I want to say.
What? That's wild. Yeah. So you started your birthday.
Mm-hmm. Birthday.
Literally. Mm-hmm. You birth your business on your birthday? Who does that?
I did.
Okay. I'm here for it. So how do you describe your work?
It's fun. To be able to do work that's fun. I mean, it is work, but to be able to do something that is work that you enjoy. So I'd have to say first it's fun. I love what I do. I feel that it has a purpose because of what we do with Heels Out. We are empowering women. They're having a good time. They have a space to feel safe, to feel sexy. and just have a good time. You know, I've been out, you know, I love to dance and I major in dance. So if I go out, I know I don't have a problem standing up and dancing and having a good time. But if you look around the room, because I know, like, you know, many others, I like to read the room. You see a lot of women just sitting there. They don't have the courage to stand up. Maybe they don't want to stand up and dance in front of anybody. They're ashamed or shy. And so it just feels good to have a space where women can come and let go and just dance, you know.
I love that.
Because most women really do love to just dance.
We do. Mm-hmm. And now I love it. And you know, what's so interesting is everybody's dancing now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody dancing. Mm-hmm. And it's everybody's learning how to dance on beat.
Right.
You know, now you just can't walk in the room. Everybody got that 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then they got that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, I'm like, okay, on time. Mm-hmm. So let's go in a little bit deeper about your backstory. Where you from?
I am from Bryan, Texas.
Oh, really? Yes. Country girl. I love it. Come on now.
It's a small city.
It is. I love Bryan.
Yes.
What was it like growing up in Bryan?
If that's what you know, it seems normal. So it was a very small city, so definitely not a lot of the traffic. There was one high school where I grew up, so we all went to the same high school.
Come on.
I think there's 2 now, but when I was back in my day, there was only 1 high school. So it was just a small city, nothing too crazy. I mean, what people think, I mean, nobody's riding around on no horses, but, you know.
I was about to ask you, I was like, now, because I know, you know, in Texas, we good for horses.
Right.
Now.
Everybody think that's what we do in smaller we ride.
It's not.
Never.
Well, we gonna
went to the grocery store on a horse.
Look, we find the first trail ride down the street, and it's going down.
Exactly.
Wow.
But I say small city, you know, my values, I believe, the way that I am, has a lot to do with where and how I grew up. So.
You smile. Mm-hmm. All the time with everything that you say. Yeah. And I love that. It's beautiful. It's needed in these days. Yeah. And what you do is very much needed in these days. Who inspires you?
I would have to say, as far as entrepreneurship, my mom. My mom is the first entrepreneur I ever knew.
Hey, mama.
Hey, mommy. Before I even knew what an entrepreneur was, my mom was out there getting it. Just getting it.
Yeah.
The best way she did, and she was making waves just with what she was doing. You know, now entrepreneurship is such a big deal, and you know everyone's talking about it's the thing to do. My mom was an entrepreneur when it wasn't cool. You know, so I'd have to say my mom, my kids, of course, inspire and motivate me. My guy, of course, my favorite, motivates me, inspires me all the time. So I just pull from those things.
I love that. So, who do you inspire to work with?
Oh, that's a great question. I really love Savage Fenty. If you go and see their productions, heavy in dance, just equality for everyone, all types of women. That's what Heels Out is about. So if I had to look at a brand that really highlighted women and just beautiful women, all shapes, sizes, colors, definitely in the future, Savage Fenty, just as far as that goes. Any other corporations like Athleta that are just heavy with women, even businesses or organizations that have to deal with women and abuse, any of these kind of, from one to A to Z, when it comes to women, I really want to work with
anything
all types of
empowering women. Mm-hmm. I get that from you. Mm-hmm. But I'm a focus on Heels Out, because you're a deep, amazing woman. Mm-hmm. And just thank you for everything that you've brought to this place that we call the world. Like, you fire in heels. So why not tennis shoes? Because some people ain't got good feet. And some people ain't got good feet. Some people are like, well, why can't we just do hip hop?
I know, right?
You know, but heels. Come on. Come on. Why not tennis shoes? Why heels?
You know what? The thing is that our classes, we encourage heels. Myself as an instructor and my team of amazing instructors, we all have to stay in heels for the duration of the class.
I love it.
But women who come, they don't have to wear heels. If they want to dance with, tennis shoes, barefoot, they can do it.
I love it.
I'm going to put the heels on because it sits your butt up. And for anything else, that's why I'm going to wear them.
But you know what? So, I'm a singer, songwriter, live entertainer. And, when I perform, I used to always stay in heels. It's horrible. I used to, now I think about it, I'm like, I'm sorry, mama. Like, because I always stayed in heels. Mm-hmm. I did. I love heels. Yeah. And then I started realizing, like, when I used to perform in New Orleans, I would be in heels, like performing, singing, and running around the club for like almost 6 hours. Yeah. And I didn't even think, like, I'm wearing damn, my feet hurt. Right. You know, I didn't realize it until I got in the. So, but what gets me with what you do, when I went to my first class recently, y'all, and everybody know I'm good about talking about my knees, okay? I saw so many women of different shapes, colors, sizes. I was like, okay. Okay, this is about to be for real, for real. And you had on boots, like some flat boots. I was like, hold the hell on now. Wait a minute. Where your heels at?
They were combat boots. They had a heel on them. Okay?
They was like this. I was like, that ain't what I seen on the video. And then the music started. When I looked around the room, you had vendors there. You had like a bar there. The bar was lit. Yeah. Look. Okay, so let's talk about that, because you brought in other businesses. So you're not just about making money about like for yourself.
Right. So when you come in, I call it the Hillside Experience. And so there's the culture that we have. When you come in, you're going to be able to shop with a lady boss vendor. One of the pillars of the company is supporting lady bosses in the community. So we love to have a lady boss there just to showcase her service or products that are women friendly. And we support it. We actually create a culture and an incentive for women to go and, meet that vendor during class. It's super important, especially because I'm a lady boss, so I want other lady bosses to be supported. And we always, another pillar is we always have something to drink. From the very first class, we've always had drink that's complimentary when, women register. And just being there just to have a good time, taking pictures, feeling good, looking good. Women actually dress up to come to class sometimes because it is a ladies' night.
And I wasn't expecting, like, she was like, she got this, like, little talk, and I was like, I think she's talking about me. And I was like, oh, she's talking about me. You played the music. Thank you for that. I really appreciate you opening that door, because not too many people in the Black community knows about EDM. Not too many of them in the South. So thank you for that. Most people like, EDM? Oh, okay. Oh. And they liked it. Right. So thank you.
I loved it.
Thank you, girl. You was hitting that walk. I was like, okay. I see a video. Yeah. I see a video. Now, let's talk about your styles of music, because you play so many different, like you get that ratchet, you get that pop for my knees. But what other genres of music do you like to play in your classes?
When it comes to my classes, I really do love R&B and really do love hip hop. I mean, people are like, I listen to everything. I can't say that I listen to everything. I do have, my background in dance, so I've danced to everything. I've listened to everything. Yeah. Especially modern is like my favorite form of dance, so more classical type of music. But when it comes to my classes, I'm always going to have R&B. During the breaks, we always gonna twerk a little, get a little ratchet, have some, have a good time.
It's so much fun. Oh my God, I can't wait till I come back. Yeah. It's next month, right?
We have a class every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah, we have a team of 11 amazing instructors so that we can bring this to you every weekend. Yeah.
Man, all right, I'm going to get my WD-40 and I am in this place. Let's go. Okay, so do you play any instruments?
I do not play. What's that thing? The recorder back in the day, the plastic thing.
Are you?
It'd be like toot toot.
Oh, come on, the little plastic.
I played the recorder back in the day a little bit. Yeah, a hot cross buns.
I know that's right. I love it, and so everything about you dealing with dance. Who inspires you? That's come before you that you look up to.
When it comes to dance, definitely in the heels industry, Leah Janelle, because that video was amazing. And she's one of the reasons why I do what I do. She's so amazing at what she does in heels dance. I was like, I'm not going to do what she's doing. Right. She's got that sewn up. I'm going to go and I'm going to focus on this type of woman, this type of platform.
I love it.
And then when it just comes to women in business, there's someone that my guy put me on to, Noelle. She's, an amazing woman in business. Just any woman out there that's just really out there getting it. I'm always super inspired when I just see women out there doing what they need to do and utilizing their talents and gifts. I'm always inspired by that.
This is fire. So, like, as much as we're talking about Heels Out movement, this is literally a movement to bring women together, to dance together, have a good time, have fun, exercise, work them knees out, and network.
Yeah.
So it's bigger than, because most people are like, oh, I'm going to go dance. No, you're not just dancing. You're actually becoming a part of a sisterhood.
It's a culture, and a lot of women
love
come
that.
and it's a business. People don't realize. I'm like, man, this is exciting to create a business around something that you love. You know, if you just think about it, anybody can create a business around what they love.
Big facts.
Just the fact to be able to do that, but to create a culture where women come and they can come to the class alone and feel okay, or they can come to the class and get connected by, becoming an ambassador or joining our staff. There is a place for any woman if they want to be a part of the movement, even if it's just coming to class.
How many staff members do you have?
For the entire team, including our hostess staff and ambassadors, we have over 20.
Wow. And all of this came
just from this.
From your birthday.
From my birthday.
You just you twerking on your birthday in here. Like, you know what? We're gonna keep the girl. Congratulations. Thank you. So how many years? What year was this birth?
It was 2018 was when I started.
Dang. Okay. So in between that time, you've built this movement, and you're not just in Houston. You go other places.
We just started in Dallas. We've done pop-ups in Atlanta, and we did a sold-out class in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
So y'all better book her. All around the world, y'all better book. Heels out. Hashtag. Look, yes. Okay, so let's go in a little bit more, because you brought some beautiful, amazing queens with you back there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get a chance to meet them in just a moment. You like R&B, different styles of dance. You've pretty much done it all. Like anybody could have done like ballet or something like that. Why not that? Because these are some of the questions people like. Everybody doing that, but this is something you've done, and you've made a movement. But why not ballet or something like that?
Well,
controversial.
I've danced. I majored in dance. So when I majored in dance, when you go to college and do that, you have to dance every day. So every day you have to take modern and you have to take ballet. So I trained in that. So when I graduated, I danced professionally with a modern dance company for about 4 years.
Okay?
Urban Souls.
Come on, Urban. Okay,
Shout out Harrison Guy, Walter Ho. I love y'all. And then after that, during that time, I was teaching at one of the top high schools in the district, Houston ISD. Taught there for about 11 years, high school dance.
Teacher too?
I was a teacher.
Who child? That's why she's so nice in the class. Like 1, 2. No, she's 1, 2, 3. I was like, okay, I love it. So wow. So you've been a teacher. You've been you're an influencer. You're a motivator. You're a boss chick, and now you making other boss chicks amongst your movement. Yeah. Woo. All of this is within dancing.
All with dance, yeah. That's
girl. I'm so here for it. So, how important is family to you? Because I know you mentioned your mom and coming from a small little city called Bryan, Texas.
Texas.
Yeah. How family?
Yeah, family is important. You really understand when you have your own. My boys. I have 2 boys, Isaiah and Nick. Shout out. I don't know if they'll listen to this, but they be like, "Good job, mom. Whatever you're doing." But they just keep me going. I think my boys saved my life. When I was in college, I think I forgot why I was there for a minute, and that's when I had my first child. I was like, "Oh, I got to be smart. I'm having kids." And so, it just really just changed my mindset and the trajectory of, where I was going and what I was doing. So they keep me on my toes. Definitely a lot of respect and love from my mom. My father, didn't grow up with him, but we stay in touch. And I just think, family is important. My brothers and sisters, I have 5 other siblings. Wow. And when we are on good terms and when we all get together, it's just like we're all kids again. And they're just fun. And I'm the younger one, so.
Oh, you the baby?
I'm one of the
the baby too. Hey, girl. Yeah. Babies, we rule. I'm telling you. Yeah. Don't nobody else believe that, but we really run.
A little bit.
So this has been so exciting talking to you. I'm gonna call out a few names because this is what I like to do. I can't even say like who you put me in the mind of, because you're so authentic and you're so different and you real different, and I love it.
Thank you.
And I know that there's so many other people that are like watching you and they're inspired by you.
Thank you.
This is Iconics Radio. We bring icons, Generation X, in the building. Listen, okay, so let's play this little game. Taraji P. Henson.
Oh, she is a beautiful, relentless.
Yes.
I see her that way.
Keke Palmer.
Outspoken, another relentless queen. I feel like she goes out and she gets what she needs to get.
Control. Janet Jackson, what you got?
I love Janet because, like myself, she's super coy and she keeps a smile on her face, but she's very sexy, never sleep. We all know Janet is a freak. But she looks so adorable, doesn't she?
Okay, y'all heard. Okay, so here's the one that I'm going to give you, and I just want you to give me like straight raw truth. Okay, J-Lo. From her dance moves to her as an entrepreneur, J-Lo.
J-Lo is a professional. She's professional. She's someone you look at and you can tell she works hard, and she works hard to look how she looks and to be where she is. So I feel like where she is and what she does and what she's, what she's done in her career is just from hard work.
Period. Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah. Y'all, here we go. To any and every aspiring young girl out there that's watching you, that's looking at you, looking at Heels Out Movement, they don't even know who the face is. Yep. What would you tell them about their dreams?
I would say go with what's inside of you. Don't wait. Always look at the bigger picture. Nothing is quick. I wish that when I, was going through my life, I'm 37 now, that I wish I would have just looked at the bigger picture, like where do I want to be in 4 years and 5 years. When I was, in my 20s, I just wanted it now. I wanted that quick success. But, if you really start to, where you are now, build from where you are and say, this is where I want to be in 5 years, and really look at yourself there, you really will find yourself there. So nothing is instant when it comes to success. Just, be true with what you need and what you want, and then set a goal and then wait for it to happen and work towards it.
Where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram, Meoka McBride, Facebook, Meoka McBride, Heels Out Movement on Instagram, Heels Out on Facebook. And that's it.
Y'all listen, Meoka McBride is in the building, guys, and we're not done. We are just going to close out this segment because she brought the team with her, and this is going to be an amazing, just thank you so much for not stopping. Because this is a movement that's like going worldwide, and what you're doing for the community, what you're doing for people of all shapes, colors, and sizes, and the motivation, the results you're giving people from dancing and girl, all that, I could talk, girl. I could give you the rundown. But thank you so much for coming to Iconics Radio. Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna be right back. It's your girl Michel Rose and Meoka McBride. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. It's your girl, Michel Rose, and
it's your girl, Lady.
And, guys, we have the amazing, again, Meoka McBride. Let's do it. Who do we have with you today?
Okay, so I'm excited to introduce you all to Nadia, a.k.a. Naughty Pop, and to Michel. They are two of my ladies that are part of the Heels Out team.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Heels Out team. Tell us a little bit about what you do for Miss Meoka.
So for me, my name is Michelle. I am Meoka's vendor coordinator and ambassador coordinator. Basically what I do is I bring in all the beautiful lady bosses around Houston and around every state that we take over to come and be vendors with us so we can shop. The second thing, as an ambassador coordinator, I bring in positive, strong, enlightened women that come in that want to be ambassador with us and be a part of our team.
Yep. And I'm Nadia. I am one of the top tier instructors for Heels Out. Okay. I have been with Heels Out as an instructor for 2 years now. So I actually just randomly found Meoka and Heels Out on Instagram. Oh, okay. She was hosting a Beyonce dance class and hooked me right in because I love Beyonce. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go by myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm just going to try it out. And I was hooked. And I kept coming to every class. She noticed me. She was like, hey, you want to be more involved? I'm like, why not? I ain't got nothing doing nothing else. Come on, let's go. And so I started to come to more classes, help staff, and then she was like, you dance really well, and I'm looking for someone like you to expand and to be an instructor. And I was like, I don't have any training. Like, you know, my dance background is just Beyonce videos. Like, that's it. That's it. So she was like, no, that's what I want. I don't want anybody that is, you know, if you are trained, that's great, but if you're not, I'm looking for somebody that somebody else can relate to. And so I was like, I'm about it. And I've been instructing since early 2020.
Early 2020. Okay. And how long have you been dancing?
Since Beyonce. Recorded on my VHS, and I practiced it in my house. But no, I did ballet when I was 5, but I dropped out.
Okay.
I was young. Didn't really want to. I told my mom, I was like, I'm hot and sweaty, and I want to do it. And so she was like, all right, I'm not paying for it. So I didn't go anymore. But in high school, I cheered my senior year. Okay. Shout out to Christian. Another instructor. So it's funny, another instructor for Heels Out, she was actually my cheer coach in high school. So yeah.
And how about you? So I am not the dancer.
She was like,
yeah, I literally found Heels Out on Instagram. I am a vendor. I'm a lady boss myself. I have a business with Herbalife. Shout out Herbalife. And I literally was looking to be a vendor. I had got into an accident November 19th. One of her instructors had a class that following Saturday. Never been a vendor before, filled out the form. Meoka called me and literally gave me every single tip to be a vendor.
Wow.
And I literally did every single little thing that she told me to do in that class. And I gained, literally, because I remember it like a T, I made $100. And I gained 1 preferred member, which is basically a VIP, so get at me. And I gained 6 customers. So for me, it was great. I saw what she was doing. I had fun in the class. I came back for her anniversary class. So I didn't even know that she was brand new to doing this because she doesn't act like it. She doesn't speak like it. She doesn't carry herself like it. The ladies in class, the instructors, they did not act like Heels Out was new. And the vibe, and when I came in there and she was like, yeah, girl, she was like, I'm glad you came again. You want to be an ambassador? I was like, yeah. What is that? I just wanted to be around her. I just wanted to do it. And I tell this all the time, since I've been with her, she has put me on to everything, all these opportunities. So I'm just like, you got to come be a part of Heels Out because we be getting it.
It's great when you can have someone that's there for you, that's going to push you in the right direction.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're able to grow, and you see the growth, and everyone loves that growth. A lot of times, as Black women, we have a lot of times that they get the hating on us and don't want to help us or see us succeed. So they don't want to give us that, that lead or that foot to get us in the door. So it's great to actually have someone like that. So I know you say she's your right-hand person. How is it like working with Miss Meoka?
No. You guys. Me personally, I love Meoka because I have learned a lot about myself as a woman. Wow. I have learned a lot about myself as a mom and an entrepreneur. So when I came in, again, it was from an accident. Nobody ever knew that. I randomly told Meoka that one day, and she was like, well, dang, you didn't act like it. And it clicked to me. I need to continue to surround myself around people that are like me. And Meoka is not even like me. She is what I want to be like when I grow up. I brag about her all the time. It was the growth. I love working with her. I see that she pushes me to do things better, even if it's not my strength or something that I don't want to do. She has a way of okay, but you're going to do this, and this is how we're going to do it. And I'm like, okay, Mom, that's the lady. And when I do it, I'm happy about it. I'm proud about it. And I use her skills and her techniques that she teach me in a lot of stuff. So being with her and learning from her and working with her is awesome. And then I have a little control. So I love that. We're taking over Atlanta and we're taking over Dallas. And being her coordinator, I have my little baby, so I love that she lets me control stuff. I'm a Gemini.
You feel once you feel comfortable with someone, you let them know. Even for both of these ladies, but Michel, I don't question, I don't micromanage, because I trust, I know they're gonna do a good job.
Yeah.
And when I don't ask a lot of questions, take my hands off, that means I trust you, because I really do care and I really can't micromanage. And it with Nadia, she was mentoring another instructor last night. I don't know what they did. But I knew that if she was there, it was gonna be okay. Wow. And so I feel like I love working with these ladies. The only thing I feel bad about personally is that I'm that person that will text and then I will call you after I text. I'm
voice
that person.
Voice message, then a text, then voice message again.
For me, I get the email too.
So that's why I'm sorry, because I will call at the drop of a dime, even after I send a text. I will text and then call right after the text. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. You got me.
I love it. Yeah, and we do it back to her. I'm trying to get us booked in Atlanta. I'm like, hey, I'm about to book this flight, sis. What is your schedule? I'm booking it right now.
Right. I love it. What I'm really what I love about this whole energy that all three of you beautiful women bring is that you're assured of everything that you say. Like this is what it is. This is not questionable. I'm a leader, and I also follow, and that's okay. Yes. And you're proud with what you're bringing to the table. Yes. So good pick, sis. I just want to say this has just been an amazing experience. Yes. With this whole Heels Out movement, and I just can't wait to see where it's going 2022. So y'all stay tuned. We have the beautiful, amazing Meoka McBride and the Heels Out movement ambassadors and lady bosses. Now, let's talk about one more thing before we go. You do brunches with different. Let's talk. Who runs that?
Well, I'm gonna shout her out. That's my girl Cammy. She's an ambassador with us, but Cam is just awesome at everything she does. She put together our pool party, and Meoka was like, "Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and be our party planner." And Cam was like, "Okay, I got you." So Cam is thebomb.com. So if y'all need her, just hit her up. She got you for any party, any event. But us first. So she's great. So she helped put together our pool party that you just saw and our brunch.
Oh, so you put on events as well. Is this open to the public, or is this for entrepreneurs? What is
so that? For our, what she was talking about, Cam is our internal event coordinator. So because joining the Heels Out team, it's not just where you come and dance. It is a culture. It is a sisterhood. And so we've had our first networking brunch where we all could come together, those who are affiliated with the company, and just get to know each other, what everyone does. So when you look at our team of ambassadors and hostess, we have bus drivers, we have, what are you, majored in something engineering?
Industrial engineering.
Industrial engineering. So we have women from one thing to the next thing that are part of the team. So we just want to come together, meet each other, network. So we had our networking brunch, and then we do fun things like a pool party. So just things to keep the team connected, have fun with the people we are around.
Guys, this has been an amazing interview with Meoka McBride. She's blown me away, literally blown us all away with her movement. And so where can people get in touch with you guys? Because you're like, contact us. So where can they follow you?
So definitely follow me at Thick Fit Lifer, or you can find me, of course, at Heels Out on IG as well.
You can find me at Naughty Boo, NADIIBOO, and also Naughty Pops. Shout out, I do have a baking business. Naughty Pops, NADIIPOPS, and then Heels Out, you'll see me.
All right, guys, that is it for Heels Out Movement. It's been an amazing interview. Thank you so much, Meoka. Hey, y'all trying to be an ambassador? You see, hashtag Heels Out. Let's make it happen, guys. It's your girl, Michels Rose, and
it's your girl, Lady.
Iconics Radio. We are out. Bye. Yeah.
Flashes.
I like the DJ.
Mr.Iconix and King
I really like the DJ.
Flashes. Going wild.
We got it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go.